G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm David. Today, this weird little juniper. Weird juniper. You saw it on the last video. I reoriented the tree, gave it a pretty hard prune. Everything's all taken off again. Got some pretty insane growth on this side, but it looks terrible. So I'm going to prune it back. I'm going to prune it back pretty hard. Just going to try and wire the beginnings of some pads, I think. I reckon one here. I don't know over this side if I try and go one high, one low, or just one. This branch here, I'm probably going to leave that, I reckon, and just let it grow, sort of like a sacrifice branch. Let it thicken up, should help to thicken the trunk up a bit more. And once it's grown and it's thick as I want it, I'll probably use it as a deadwood feature, I think. Make a gin out of it. But for now, I think I'm just going to prune it back pretty hard. Try and start establishing some foliage pads. Bit of wiring maybe. A lot of this underneath growing stuff can get cut off immediately. How big do we want this pad? I reckon we'll throw a thick bit of wire on that and just try and wire it down a little bit.
Well, people change, people grow, people break, but I don't know how you became the girl I saw in the video. So take a sec, close your eyes, recollect and realize that your reflection's not the girl in my mind. It's like you're all dressed up with nowhere to go. You bought the shoes and the clothes and you're putting on a show. Heads up, yeah, dress up is fine, but baby, true love is blind, so don't you ever let it go. Oh, don't you ever let it go. Oh.
That one we're going to leave untouched. This other big mess up here that I don't really know about. Spikiest bloody thing. Why are junipers so popular again? That one's grown at a weird angle. Don't like it. I've got a handful of nice branches here that I reckon could be wired into a pad shape. Remove a lot of that upright growth. Because I don't think we need it. Even that one, I reckon, is probably close enough in that we don't need it. And then we can probably fan these out into a bit of a pad sort of a shape. We don't need them all. I might throw a little bit of wire on them. What have we got? Don't need to do anything too flash with the wiring on this. Just want to sort of position those branches a little bit better. A little bit more in line with what we want. Put a little bit of movement in them if we want. I reckon we probably need to get rid of this one too. If we're only looking at, I guess, would be secondary branches, probably a secondary branching. We don't need a lot. Got 4 good ones there.
See, I remember back in 1994, we'd hang for nights and for days.
That's probably alright. Do we want anything out the back? Probably do. I don't think we want to get rid of it all. Awful lot of foliage growth. It's a ficus leaf, it doesn't belong there. We could also leave another vertical branch to grow and establish a canopy up here maybe, and this could become deadwood out this side. It's hard to know really. Or do we just go super simple, turn this into one big foliage pad, or maybe 2 separated foliage pads, one at the front, one at the back, one down here, deadwood up the top, like just a simple bit of deadwood, but it can grow and thicken, so it's a sizable piece, and just have like one. I reckon simple might be the go. No, we won't do the vertical. Take a lot of this top stuff off. Stuff that's growing up in the air. Just to see what we got. Stuff that's growing down. It won't stay either. Stuff in the middle of that fork, probably don't want that either. Anything in here. See, we could blend these together and just make it one massive wide foliage pad. Or we could split it. We could have it coming around the back a little bit. I don't know what that would look like with a foliage pad at the back. Actually, that might be the way to go. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be bold and take all of that off. And we'll throw a little bit of wire on that.
Couldn't wait for what the world had in store. Just living life with hearts all ablaze. Yeah, that was then and this is now. But once again, I don't know how you can pretend to be a whole different person. So take a breath and take my hand. I got no test, I got no plan. Just a feeling we were right from the start.
Not a bad little shower, that one. So we'll set that one there, that one there. That one can go out there. And they will all start to grow in a vertical direction fairly quickly. And we'll just have to wire them up as we go. A bit of thunder out there. I'm going to cop a nice storm for the afternoon. Not actually forecast storms until tomorrow. But anyway. Won't say no to it. Still don't know about this tree. I'm still not convinced that it's going to be a good tree. Junipers, man. Just don't gel with them. I don't know. Anyway, that's one more step in some sort of a direction. I think that's what we'll work on for now. That can just be allowed to run. I may trim up lower ones as it goes, just to keep driving that. I'll just keep driving that length in it, which should thicken up everything all the way down. Once I've done enough with that and I think it's thick enough, we'll probably cut it back and work on some sort of a deadwood feature for the top. That'll be a first for me. I've never done a gin, never really played with deadwood much, so. And I think I'll just keep clip these all the time, just to get them to ramify. Try and get a nice dense little foliage pad, one here, one out the back. And with that deadwood feature up here to balance it out, it might be okay. I don't know. Anyway, I've got a new fertilizer bag to throw on it and back on the bench again. So I'll have another look in another 6 months or so. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one. I'm going to enjoy this storm. Thanks.